Hello and welcome. I'm Asuma Katauka and you are watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories. Reportedly, President Putin had a call and conversation with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un after the Alaska summit with U.S. President Donald Trump. This comes amid Russian President Vladimir Putin and U.S. President Donald Trump held a 40-minute phone call to discuss Ukraine, including the possibility of raising the level of representatives in negotiations. Meanwhile, President Zelensky has thanked the White House for trying to mediate between Russia and Ukraine. U.S. President Donald Trump, alongside Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House, rejected the need for an urgent ceasefire in the Russia-Ukraine war. Hamas has agreed to a new ceasefire proposal in Gaza after 22 months of war with Israel, accepting the terms without amendments. Mediators proposed a 60-day truce and a hostage release in 2 batches as part of the agreement, while Israel has announced new plans of shelling of the enclave. Taiwan's foreign ministry has declared it must rely on its own defense capabilities for security after U.S. President Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping promised not to invade while he was in office. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Xiao Guangwei has stressed Taiwan's commitment to strengthening self-defense. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has stated that the U.S.-South Korea joint military drills are a war provocation, then called for a rapid expansion of his country's nuclear arsenal. The drills launched this week by Seoul and Washington include enhanced responses to heightened North Korean nuclear threats ahead of a South Korea-U.S. summit. Air Canada and the Canadian Union of Public Employees, representing 10,000 flight attendants, resumed talks with mediator William Kaplan after a strike that was declared unlawful by the Canada Industrial Relations Board. Jobs Minister Patty Hajdu vowed to investigate unpaid work allegations as the strike entered its 4th day. The navies of the Philippines, Australia, and Canada have launched a joint sail in the South China Sea amid heightened tensions following a Chinese vessel collision last week. Warships involved included Philippine frigate BRP, Jose Rizal, Australian destroyer HMAS Brisbane, and Canadian frigate HMCS Ville de Quebec. India and China are rebuilding ties after the 2020 border clash, with NSA Ajit Doval and Foreign Minister Wang holding the 24th round of border talks in New Delhi. Beijing has promised to address India's rare earth needs as Prime Minister Narendra Modi prepares to visit China for the SCO summit, and this follows Foreign Minister Wang Yi's meeting with his Indian counterpart.